time we had this convo?
I do. V, you're here. It's about time, too. Nearly done finalizing the plan.
Trust your story between you two?
Back on the same page, are we?
Not exactly. Brings back a lot of memories, all this. One in particular sticks out. Before NC, we worked an op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history.
Ah, come on, Colombia, tell me.
What happened in Medellin? What was the op there?
I want a story.
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat on the Colombian president's back pocket. Sold him smuggled Corp-Tech.
You saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed in the norm sheets. Anyway, we used stolen identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's a long story.
Well, let's hear
We
it.
can spare 60 seconds. Hell, might even learn something about Somi that'll prove useful.
All right.
Here we go. Story time.
Person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was our ticket in. She walks in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to walk his Doberman. Spending big money on kids' luxury. It was kind of his MO.
So what happened?
Well, Somi had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then, she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had two barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
Oh my, what did you do?
What did you do?
Well, my hands are bound, got a sack on my head. Here a collapsible baton snap into place. Thwack. I did what anyone do in that sitch. I lied my fucking ass off. Don't sit quite straight to this day, though.
Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target.
Interesting. Fear of dogs. That's what threw the whole mission out of whack. Dang. Oh, they took the gun. I guess I should have taken the guns while I had the chance. Because they took them out anyways.
We've parsed the intel from the shard Somi gave him. It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to
No,
her.
she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Here, V. Mission details on this.
We'll get her out of this.
Stop worrying, Reed. We'll get her out. Save her.
I know. And not just her. That goes for you too. Right. Our objective. To free Somi from under Hansen's duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a normal rescue op. Because... well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers.
Yeah.
I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and hows. The important thing is, if she doesn't get treatment, it'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
Okay, what's the plan?
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hansen to meet with the net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside out.
Also, they're selling Hansen access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too.
Oh.
Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
Okay.
So we kidnap them. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NC, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hansen at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
Alright, and then what?
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hansen.
Right. Where you'll sell them the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hansen's likely to keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hansen, you'll join Songbird. Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his guards out.
Think you'll be okay on your own?
Hansen and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
Aw, my pleasure. You mean to kill Hansen?
Sounds like flatlining Hansen set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at this stage. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
How much does Myers know?
How much
You
you
don't
told
have all day.
Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force One.
Is that all?
All for now.
Alright.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work.
Let's do it.
So, time we talk nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
More gear? Please tell me more cool gear. Myers doesn't know the deeds of this op, does she?
V,
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she? Never will. Is that right?
it's not wrong.
So we serve Hansen up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways, we're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
What's Reed's priority here?
You know Reed better than I do. What he thinks. What's his true aim here? Saving Somi or carrying out a mission?
Saul imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible for all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality. Life. With mixed results, mind you.
Yeah.
And Somi?
Same story as always. Dares, lands neck deep in shit, somehow crawls out. Rinse and repeat.
Alright, carjack.
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics. Specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy.
Okay.
There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
Okay, trace the car and then what?
So, breach the station, trace the car. Good. What then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
Never trusted tech like this.
You know, Kabuki's tech wizards sell similar stuff under the counter. Wouldn't ever call it reliable.
Well, Fed tech wizards are just more skilled than Kabukis.
Better be.
When you think you're near a station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
Alright, is that it? Sweet. Let's do this thing. Why can't I now not go up here? Nothing. You really think you're gonna do that? No, you're not.
No.
That's what I thought. Really gotta stop picking up all these lower tiered weapons. Okay, what am I here for? Ah, that. I like this new silenced pistol. Shinobi.
Great. Just great. Got a problem, Alex. Gonna take more than breaching one station to recreate the encryption key.
Fuck. Give me a sec. Okay, got another station for you to try.
Wonderful.
Hold on. Let me ping the station remotely. Try to save us some time.
Oh, heck yeah.
Clever. Good luck out there. And raise Reed soon as you grab that encryption key.
Yes.
Boom. Alright, meet Songbird. Let's do it. And wait. I'm waiting like 20 hours.
Well, here we are.
It's just your hologram.
You and me, face to face.
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective.
Okay.
And it means I trust you.
Okay.
Come over here.
You realize you're just walking through everything, right? Because you're not real. Keep going.
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment.
Well, you're here on assignment?
Locals come here after
Well,
sunset.
this must have been a long time ago.
Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular. I'd
Okay.
swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Want to go back?
Learning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late.
Back on Myers, I know it was you.
Attack on Myers. You schemed it up with Hansen. I know that.
Yeah. Neural Matrix was pricey. But honestly, I never thought he'd try to kill her.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
So what was your plan?
Yeah.
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run. All before Kurt caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but as soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it.
You thought crashing an NUS ship with the president on it
But I had no choice.
into this area was gonna be a good idea? You could have snuck in.
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
Wouldn't have resorted to this if there was.
Well, there was. So
For Myers, the NUSA, just another weapon in their arsenal. A tool for reaching beyond the Black Wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions or choose to retire.
yeah.
Sounds painfully familiar. Think I know how you feel.
I doubt anyone understands this feeling as well as you do, V. You're the only one I can trust with this. Only question is, after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
Could just go home. What's happening to you exactly?
Been wanting to ask, actually. What happened exactly? You know, when you reached past the Black Wall.
I've only done it once.
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank.
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like? Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too, with the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
Jeez. You trust Reed?
Don't trust Reed? Guy wants to save your life.
Mm-hmm. He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Join his serve or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently, 7 years ago. The NUS issued his death sentence, yet he serves the country to this day, clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah, with you and myself.
Oh.
I need to get away. From Kurt, then USA, Reed, from everything.
No, so NC, just the first stop along your escape route.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy.
Well, of course.
Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing, V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
I have any guarantee you're telling me your plan exactly?
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission, grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then?
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word. And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
Yes. Don't trust you, no, but I want to survive just like you do.
Should be pretty clear. I mean to survive, too.
I appreciate your honesty.
Hmm.
I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
Yeah, so this is like, just, it's not even a guarantee. It's a... Hopefully people that she has contact with are able to do something with this matrix to make a cure that they're going to be testing on her for a while. And if they become successful and don't kill her in the process, she'll reach out to me about the cure. But we have two very different things going on, so it does not sound like this is much of a cure for me.
B status report.
So me contacted me. Got news.
Yeah.
Well, first off, we've been greenlit. Our VIPs ready to be served.
Music to my ears. What else?
Songbird opened up a bit about her sitch. It's looking bad. Real bad. His tech's our only shot.
I hear you. I do. All the more reason to focus on the mission in front of us. Get our hands on that cure.
But Reed, what Somi spilled, we really need to talk.
I know, but later. Not a topic for the Hollow. Be one other thing. You need new chrome. An implant that accommodates behavioral imprints. I'm sending you deets for a clinic. The doc will be expecting you. Just tell
Oh,
her
man.
you know she collects unification war trinkets. She'll know you came with my blessing.
Hello? Hello?
You free to...
Yes, and we're closed.
Got something might interest you.
I doubt it.
Here you collect trinkets. Unification war era.
Mm-hmm. Come in.
Oh.
I'm sorry I was unwelcoming.
No, you're fine.
Ever since a certain space plane crashed nearby, I've had to be more cautious.
V, good to see you.
Hey. Who would have thunk?
Not give me any breathing room, huh? Trust an issue?
Just looking out. I'm here about Somi. I
Yeah.
spent hours wrapping my head around this. putting myself in her shoes. I needed to understand what she must have been going through to resort to treason.
Nope, can't understand. You're not dying. Changed over those 7 years. Sure, you got your priorities. Sure, you got your priorities straight.
Trying to understand her, really? We're just looking for the key to bringing her in.
No, my aim is to save her. She's trapped. Not just here and now, but going months back. Hell. Actually, years. I blame Myers, the sore loser. Does her damnedest to avoid it. Songbird, the Blackwall, dirty tricks meant to give her a competitive edge.
I still want your jacket.
It's no wonder Somi doesn't trust anyone. Except maybe you. A little.
There's a prison cell prepped and waiting for her already. Somi knows that full well.
She lives to see tomorrow and every day after. That's what matters.
Myers needs her alive, sure, but forgive and forget the attempt on her life? Never.
Nah, she doesn't know.
Myers might not forgive her, but doesn't mean I can't.
You work for Myers. What are you trying to bring me around to?
What you trying to sell me, Reed?
Nothing. I'm merely trying to convince you.
About what?
Okay. We break the chain Hansen wrapped around her neck. Then what?
We stow away somewhere safe, ask some questions, establish some common ground. Once I get the answers I'm looking for, I'll personally help it disappear. From everyone, everywhere, including Myers.
That's treason. Make a good liar, Reed.
You know, some would call that treason.
Tell me something I don't know.
Can't get a read on this guy.
I got contacts in Europe. We'll find the best clinic, put you two back together, fix what's broken.
Nope.
Once we have your cure in hand.
That's not gonna happen.
But I need to help Somi first. She's lost, and I'm concerned she doesn't know what she's doing.
You don't trust her?
What I don't trust is the shit from beyond the Blackwall and the attendant paranoia. Both in play here, I'm afraid. She has another plan in mind. I'm damn sure of it.
What's all this mean next?
Read you loud and clear. So what's it all mean next?
I have something for you. Our best minds in DC cooked it up. Icebreaker. Silver bullet against any fortified netrunner. Farida feed it into your system during surgery. Use that, and Somi will drop unconscious within a minute.
No.
We can't take any chances, and when she wakes up, she'll wake up at home.
Song could sense it.
She could sense the breaker. Not talking about some run-of-the-mill runner here.
It's meta-heuristic, hyper-aggressive tech, cobbled together by a literal army of experts. If she does sense it, it won't matter. No one out there, alone, could withstand something like this.
Okay.
I'm definitely not doing this plan.
Fire it up when you're both jacked into the mainframe. At that moment, Somi's door will be wide open.
This is going to turn to shit.
This'll turn to shit.
Who says it has to?
Dunno, man. But say you do corner her. Expect the unexpected, if you know what I mean.
There comes a time when all expectations are null and void. Right now, we're focusing on saving your lives. Talking time will come later.
Mm-hmm.
It's time I was on my way. I leave you in Farida's able hands.
I'm definitely not doing that. This is so mean. Songbird.
Call me once you're done here.
The sooner we begin, the sooner we finish.
I need to prepare somehow?
I need to do anything or...
20 questions first? Should I hold your hand? No. Do nothing. Tush, meet chair. Okay.
Straight to
Anesthesia
business.
incoming. Don't worry, it's the good stuff. Relax and submit.
Relax.
An ID modding implant is complicated tech, true. But the procedure is surprisingly simple.
So, you a Night City native?
Yet more questions. Did they tell you nothing about not delving? But, yes. I'm from Watson.
Oh, you gotta know Victor then. He's a chum.
You would truly be better off keeping things like that to yourself. Okay. Anesthesia is taking hold.
And out. Zonked out. Like when you're at the dentist. Or... Hey, why am I awake? This is not how it's supposed to go. I'm supposed to be out for the entire procedure. Oh, you're kidding me. What the frick? She literally peeled my face off. She did. She peeled my face off. Oh my gosh. I'm not using that icebreaker. Johnny, how do I look? Please tell me I look good.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Nice to see you in good form.
Mm-hmm. You want something from me?
What?
Chat. Got no other options. You'll have to do.
So tell me, what's it feel like to be a traitor?
Doing what I need to survive. What am I a traitor for? I don't understand, Johnny.
Doing what I gotta do to survive. Figured you'd understand.
Oh, fuck. Even talking like they do. Just using different words.
Mm-hmm.
That's the job. No other way. For the greater good.
No.
Christ. It's exactly why I ditched the ranks.
It's so
But
I don't
seriously,
die.
Found yourself in a shit-tastic situation. Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger. The master spy and the agent unloosed. Tragedy, comedy, or both.
You just don't like them.
Reed, I understand, but I don't get what you have against her.
Let's just say I know where they're both coming from. Survival. It's her be-all and end-all. That and she's a walking, talking nuke. The kind that keeps making mistakes, never knowing which one's gonna set her off.
Hmm.
And Reed? Bastard and me are one and the same. If I hadn't ghosted the army, I'd have become a Reed myself. Live and die by our principles. That's the tragedy, V. Someone's gonna play victim to the other's good intentions. Try not to forget that when you're standing over that fucking overgrown neuro drive.
What would you do if you were me?
Reed or Songbird? What would you do in my shoes, Johnny?
I am in your shoes, dumbass. For every gonk choice you make. But I can't do dick. But honest to God, V, not fucking around? I don't know. Got no goddamn clue.
All done. The facial morph implant is online. Now all you need is a behavioral imprint. And do me a favor. Don't tell me what you need this for.
Okay.
Thanks for everything.
Uh-huh. Right.